Today is Varaha Dvadashi, Magha Masa Shukla Paksha Dvadashi Tithi, on which Supreme Lord Vishnu or Krishna appeared in his form as Varaha Avatar. So the incarnation of Varaha happened on this Tithi. That is why it is called Varaha Dvadashi. There are so many incarnations of the God, so many forms of God. Advaitam, Achyutam, Anadim, Anantarupam. Anta means end. Ananta means endless. You cannot find where is the end of this. That is called Ananta. Ananta Rupam. Rupam means form. So Lord has got unlimited, uncountable forms, out of which, because keeping our limitation in the mind, Shastras give some forms for us to meditate upon. So the most famous forms are called Dashavatara forms, the 10 incarnations. Doesn't mean that there are only 10 forms. There are most popular among the present day human beings, but there are unlimited forms. Srimad Bhagavatam says, just like nobody can count the waves in the ocean, like that no one can count how many forms are there for the Lord. Yes, He possesses unlimited forms. So one of the forms is Varaha, the boar incarnation. So today we will hear about Varaha incarnation, pastime, and learn some lessons in our devotional service. In the beginning of the creation, Srishti, Supreme Lord created raw materials of this universe called Tattva. They are called raw materials. This we are talking before this universe was created. So the Lord created the raw materials. And then he also created devatas who operate those raw materials. They are called Tattva Abhimani devatas. So there are raw materials and there are operators of raw materials. Then the Supreme Lord Narayana told them, please create the universe. Now do the universal creation. But all the devatas, they realized that they're incapable of doing further creation. They're so great, but still they do not have the capacity to do universal creation. They all offered prayers to the Supreme Lord. My Lord, we are not capable of creating the universe. Please help us. Then again the Supreme Lord Narayana, in his form as Garbhodaka Shayi Vishnu, he put all those raw materials and the devatas who are in charge of those raw materials inside that Hiranyamaya Garbha universe. And again the Lord created the universe. And inside that universe, all the devatas once again appeared, including Lord Brahma. Then the Supreme Lord again told Lord Brahma, please do further creation. Then Lord Brahma offered prayers with great humility and he said, my Lord, I wish to carry out your order, your instruction. But I have two requests. If you kindly fulfill these two requests, I would like to do your instruction. I'll continue this creation, Srishti. So Brahma made his two requests. He said, first request, you see, just now we all saw how we are incapable. You created raw material, you created all of us and told us to do creation, but we tried, but we failed. We were not able to do it. So without your involvement, I will not be able to do this. So you, in your Brahma form, had to enter inside me and execute this creation. I will only act as an instrument. But who will do in reality? The Lord himself will do through Brahma. I know I will not be able to do this. It is knowing one's own boundary, one's own capacity. This is called humility. And Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, in 13th chapter, this is the first symptom of knowledge. Whether you got knowledge or not, first symptom is humility. Humility means knowing your capacity, knowing your boundary. So Brahma, such a great personality, he knows what is his boundary. He knows what is his capacity. He said, I cannot do all these things. You, Narayana, you have one name and form called Brahma. With that form you enter inside me and then you empower me to do this with your Shakti. With my Shakti I cannot do this. Opposite of this humility is what? What is that? Arrogance. Ahankar. Arrogance. Arrogance or ahankara means thinking more than what you are. So, but Brahma, such a great person, exhibiting humility. He said, my Lord, I can't do this, you only do. I will act as instrument. You see, we have to learn all these things from great people like Lord Brahma. Being so great, see their behavior. No ahankar. And then he made his two requests. His first request was, my Lord, after I do creation, please bless me so that I don't think that I have created all these things. Let me not get this ahankar that, oh, I have done all these things. You please bless me that I don't get this faltu ahankar. Because it happened through me, right? I am playing the role of instrument. But who is really doing? Krishna is doing it. Narayana is doing it. I am simply playing the role of an instrument. But I should not, after that, develop that I did this, I did this, I did. You know, people are very happy to speak like this. I only did this. I only built this. I only brought this. So there's so much of I we carry. But look at Lord Brahma. He's saying, my Lord, please bless me so that I don't develop this kind of bad behavior. And then second request, Lord Brahma said, after I do creation, I should not say it belongs to me. Now, because I created, now it is mine. Aham mameti. See how nicely Lord Brahma is offering prayers. After I do creation, I should not develop ahankar that I created it. Second, that now I should not claim ownership. It is mine because I created it. Sometimes, we do something and then he says, it is mine because I did this. We develop ownership, false ownership. We bring something and then we expect, oh, because I brought it, so it is, I have ownership over it. Sometimes we give some donation. We'll say, I only gave this. After giving this so much, we want to claim our connection, ownership. Or my son, my children, my home. There's so much of ownership attitude. But Lord Brahma is saying, I should not develop this kind. It all belongs to Krishna. It is not mine. Ishavasya midam sarvam. Everything belongs to Lord. Just because I did this job of some creation, I don't become the owner of this. I am not the owner. So this was a prayer of Lord Brahma, and the Lord assured him, yes, I will bless you that you don't develop all these things. See, being such great people, what are their desires and behavior, you see? And then the Lord Brahma started doing creation. He created upper planets and many things like that. And then Lord Brahma created Lord Brahma created the Swayambhuva Manu and then told Swayambhuva Manu, now you do next level of creation on the earthly planet. This Bhumi or earthly planet, you do next level of creation. So now we are talking, Lord Brahma, he has done one level of creation. And he has created many personalities, and one of the great personalities that he created was Swayambhuva Manu, the first Manu. So at that time, Lord Brahma had created 14 planets. Upper planet, middle planet, lower planet. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha. 3 worlds. And this earthly planet, at that time, it lost its floating capacity and it entered into the Garbhodaka water. It fell off from its orbit. So then Lord Brahma was worrying, how will the further creation happens? Even Swayambhuva Mano prayed to Lord Brahma, you gave me order to do this creation, but where is the planet Earth? Planet Earth is not in its place where it's supposed to be, and it has slipped from its orbit. So how will the creation will survive there, sustain there? So please help me. He petitioned Lord Brahma. So Lord Brahma was also thinking, now how do we do? So now the lesson we learn here is that even great people like Lord Brahma also come across challenges in their service. Now what is Lord Brahma doing? Lord Brahma is doing creation. And who told him to do that creation? Lord only told him. Lord only gave that seva. Please do this creation. So now it is God's service. And Lord Brahma, who is a very great person, nobody is equal to him in this material world. He is doing that. Even then he was facing some challenges. So when we are doing devotional service, we are doing service to Krishna. But doesn't mean that there will be no challenges. There can be challenges. Challenges are part of this world. Everyone can face challenges, including Lord Brahma. But how do they come over? How do they come out of that? That is what we should learn. We should not be disturbed why problems are coming, why challenges are coming. Challenges are coming to everyone. But what do they do when challenges come, right? So when Lord Brahma saw this earthly planet, this Bhumi, is not in its orbit. It has slipped out of its orbit. So then the next creation is not possible. So what to do? When Lord Brahma was thinking like that, he was remembering the Lord, because he always has this special quality. Any moment, any challenge comes, immediately they remember the Lord and take shelter of the Lord. This is one thing that we should all do. When there are problems, immediately think of the Lord. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mat chitta sarva durgani mat prasada tarishyasi. In 18th chapter, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Mat chittaha, think of me. When? Durgani, Durga means challenges, problems, obstacles. Krishna says, whenever you come across any challenge, difficulty, problem, just start thinking of me. Mat chittaha sarva durgani mat prasadat. By my grace, by my blessing. Prasada means grace, mercy. Mat prasadat tarishyasi. Tarishyasi means crossing, coming out. So Krishna says, by my grace, you will come out of that. I will help you come out of that. So like that, now there was a challenge. So what to do? Like that, when Lord Brahma was thinking of the Lord, praying to the Lord, immediately, mysteriously, from the nostril of Lord Brahma, we all have nose, and the nose has 2 divisions, that is called nostril. Nasika Randhra. From the Nasika Randhra, nostril, one small, living entity came out. As Lord Brahma was witnessing with great amazement, that personality started growing, and that was the Supreme Lord Varaha, in the form of Varaha. The Lord was saying, oh, you see, Varaha Deva appeared, and with his huge form, in the form of a boar, the Lord entered into that Garbhodaka ocean, and with his 2 tusks, he lifted the earth, Mother Earth, Bhudevi, Bhumi. And then as he was coming, At that time, this Adi Rakshasa, Hiranyaksha, Adi Daitya, so he came. He tried to stop the Lord. He tried to impede the Lord from that activity the Lord was doing. So then there was this fight between the Lord and this Hiranyaksha. Now, what is this Hiranyaksha? Who is he? What is his name? Hiranyaksha or Haryaksha, another name, Hiranyaksha. Hiranya means gold. Sanskrit. Gold is called Hiranya. Aksha or Akshi means eyes. Hiranyaksha means somebody whose attention or whose eyes are always on the resource of the earth. They're always there. Where is their eyes? Where their attention is on the resource, the earth. And for what? They want the control over all that resource for themselves. For themselves. Who is called Rakshasa or who is called Asura according to Shastra? Asuras or Rakshasas are those who want things for their personal sense gratification. They think that everything is meant for my enjoyment. In 16th chapter Bhagavad Gita, when you read, Krishna tells this. Asha pasha shatair baddhaha. Asha, their hopes and desires. Oh, whatever I see, it is all mine. Like a child. Child simply sees something and immediately it wants to take. And it thinks it's for me. So like that, a Rakshasa, Asura, demon, something they see and now they think it is for my enjoyment. They don't really think, am I eligible for it? Am I qualified for this? Is it given to me? No, I will snatch it. All that I need is, first of all, I have to just like it. I have to desire that. And they believe that because I like it, I saw it, now with my personal strength, I will snatch it. This is a Rakshasa thinking. With our hard work, you see, I will get everything in my life. This is not devotees thinking. First of all, when devotees see something, they will see, oh, it belongs to Lord. That's how they see, number one. Any civilized person, you see some item, first thing you ask is, whose item is this? We want to know the owner of that, isn't it? Who is the owner of that? But Rakshasas are not like that. They only see the item, that's all. They don't see ownership of that item. Because they, by default, they think, I am the owner. I am the owner. What is this? Who is the owner means what? I saw that, no. I saw it and I liked it. So I am the owner. It's just the matter of how do I take it, that's all. But a civilized person, the moment civilized person sees something, first he tries to figure out who is the owner of that. And Krishna has already declared in Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, the last verse. What is that? Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram. I am the final owner of everything. In Ishopanishad it is said, Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Everything belongs to the Lord. But the demons, Rakshasas, they do not understand this. They don't think, they don't believe in this ownership mentality. They only believe that if I like it, it belongs to me. That's all. So this Hiranyaksha, he saw the earth. So he said, it is for me. Who is this person? Somebody else coming and taking that. So the Lord is taking, the Lord is lifting. First of all, everything belongs to the Lord. And the Lord is lifting the earth. For whom? For the whole world. For everybody's benefit. The Lord is bringing the Bhudevi and keeping it in its original orbit. But this demon has come. The demon is thinking it is for me. Who is this taking? Now how it became his? How the Bhudevi belongs to Hiranyaksha? That is why his name is Hiranyaksha. Because he thinks like that. What does he think? Everything belongs to me. Okay, no problem. Why it belongs to you? How everything belongs to you? Because I like it. Because I desire that. That's all. That's the only qualification. What is a qualification for your ownership? Because I like it, I desire it, so now I am the owner of that. Now how I become owner? You see how I'll use my Shakti, how I'll use my power, I become the owner of this. So now this Hiranyaksha was very angry at Lord Varaha Deva. He became so angry. Hey, you, who are you? Who are you? Why are you taking this earth? So he was challenging. He was so angry, he was shouting. But Varaha did not pay any attention to this nonsense sound this person was making. Who are you? Who are you? Because he's the real owner. When the real owner is taking what belongs to him, simply somebody is making noise. Why should somebody pay attention to it? This not paying attention made this Hiranyaksha even more angry. You know, this kind of people, these trolls, they make some comment. And when you don't pay attention to them, they become even more angry. Because they need your attention. And when you don't pay attention, it makes them even more angry. So this Hiranyaksha become very angry. Why this Varaha is not paying attention? And he started making all kinds of bad words he started using to Varaha. You see this. First of all is nobody. He is not at all an owner. Even then he has the audacity to question and challenge and speak all abusive words to the real owner. This Gundaism, these Gundas, they are not the owner of something. But they have this audacity to come and claim ownership and quarrel and attack and speak all unacceptable language. So these are all original Gundas at the universal level. There are some local Gundas. So they also behave like this Hiranyaksha, but they are very small. For such people and all, Lord doesn't come to fight. So he is a universal level Gunda. So he is, misbehaving. So it is Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that he is simply speaking all bad words to Lord Varaha. And Varaha is just not responding. Because it is not worth responding when somebody is indulging in this kind of a, verbal spat unnecessarily. Then he is going and challenging, come, fight with me, like this Hiranyaksha is challenging. So first, the Srila Prabhupada very beautifully explains why Lord did not respond to this demon. He said the Lord was busy doing his duty. The Lord was doing some duty of fixing some problem, keeping the earth in its orbit and all that. At that time, so many people come and speak so many things. When you are busy doing your seva, don't get distracted by both, either mana or apamana, stuti or ninda. Maybe some people are coming and glorifying you, some people are coming and scolding you. Continue to do your service. Don't get distracted. This kind of things will go on, this distraction. So this demon Hiranyaksha, he's scolding, he's inviting the Lord for fight, but the Lord was not getting distracted. First, he did his seva. What is his seva? All are praying, offering prayers. Brahma is offering prayers, Rishi, Devatas, they're offering prayers. Please come and fix this problem of keeping the earth in its orbit. That means, it also means that the Devatas on their own were not capable of solving this problem. That is why they were offering prayers. You can imagine such big Devatas, but they are not the one who are keeping all the planets in their orbit. Krishna says in the 13th chapter Bhagavad Gita, Gam avishya sarva bhutani. Gam avishya sarva bhutani. Gam means the planet. Avishya, because I enter inside the planet, I make it float. When the Lord does not enter or take away, the planet will fall off. You understand? You see that flight, aeroplane is floating in the sky. We all see that. It is because somebody called pilot sitting inside and making it fly. Other, the moment something happens to pilot and pilot stops flying, then it is not safe. Gam avishya, Krishna says. Gam avishya. Sorry, not 13th chapter, 15th chapter Bhagavad Gita. Gam avishya. So now they're all offering prayers because they are unable to lift the earth and keep in its orbit, and Lord is doing it. It also means that whenever we are in problem, which is beyond our capacity, at that time the Lord for sure will come to solve that problem if we surrender unto Him. Like this Brahma, sages, devatas, when they came across a problem which is very difficult to handle on their own, so they prayed to the Lord, please help us. The Lord came. Paritranaya sadhuna. He comes to protect His devotees. So we also in our life, when we go through genuine problems, that time we should learn to offer prayers to the Lord. The Lord for sure comes. He protects devotees. This is what we are learning. And this is for even big people. Very big people like Brahma, Devatas, great sages. All these people, even they are facing this challenge. Don't think that if I become a big man, there will be no problem. People think like that. Somehow I become a big man, either by getting a lot of money or becoming some powerful person, by becoming this minister, that minister, or bigger business tycoon, or whatever it is. Some celebrity, I think then there will be no problems. Actually, problems are not going to disappear because who you are, what you are in this world. Whatever level you are, you will have problems. That's what we see. Brahma has problem, Devatas have problem, Swayambhuva Manu has problem. The earth is not in its orbit and they are not able to solve this problem. So at that time, what they do? They surrender to Lord. They surrendered to Krishna, offered praises. Krishna came. Krishna is Bhakta Vatsala. Vatsala means the one who melts. When you keep butter close to fire or on fire, what will happen to butter? Starts melting. That means you keep on stone on fire. Will it melt? The stone does not have melting quality. But butter has melting quality. That is called Vatsala. Vatsala means one who melts. So Bhakta Vatsala means the Lord who melts for His devotees or for devotion. Just like when butter comes in contact with fire, start melting. Like that, when the Lord, Supreme Lord, when He sees the devotees, He starts melting. So when the Lord saw the devotees are offering prayer and they are in need, immediately the Lord melted and appeared in the form of Varaha. So this Varaha form should give us confidence and assurance. The Lord Varaha came to solve the problem of His devotees. If I am in some problem, I have to pray to the Lord. The Lord for sure comes. Yogakshemam vahamya. Ananyas chintayanto mam ejana paryupasate. Tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyam. Those who always think of me, those who are always engaged in my service. Now Devatas are busy in what? In Krishna's service. They're doing some service to Lord Krishna. And during that service, they got some problem. So they prayed to Lord, the Lord came. So when we get problem, we should not be worried. Just think of the Lord. It's an opportunity to increase our Sharanagati, surrender to the Lord, and the Lord comes. And when the Lord comes in whichever way He wants. Now we cannot say, how this form is going to help me. We have our own some imagination. In this way my problem should solve. In that way problem should solve. Your only prayer should be, my problem should be solved. Remaining details we should leave it to Lord. The Devatas did not interfere. How should God come? God should come in this way, that way, this format, that format. No, they are focused on solution. We should just get solution for our problem. That should be our focus. Now it is a free will. It's the independence of the Supreme Lord. How, in what form the Lord comes. Because the Lord is Abhigna Swarat. Swarat means independent. It's not under anybody's obligation. So out of the supreme independence, the Lord assumed the form of Varaha. Varaha. So here in this verse, these are the prayers offered by Devatas. That is why it is said, Deva Uchuhu. Vachaha. Uchu means speaking. And Deva Uchuhu. The Devatas are offering prayers by seeing the Varaha. What are they saying? Namo Namaste. The moment they saw the Lord, immediately Namaste. Namaste means Namaskar. What is Namaskar? Paying obeisances. The moment we see the Lord, we should pay obeisances. This is a first etiquette. The moment we see the Lord, the moment we come, first bow down, first offer obeisances. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. What is that? Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Namaskuru. More and more and more you offer obeisances to the Lord, more you get benefited. Bowing down before the Lord is for our own benefit. So that's what they are doing first. Namo Namaste. We offer obeisances and obeisances to you. That means multiple times they're offering obeisances. They're not thinking once we offered obeisance, no, why again and again? No, we should offer again and again. Namo Namaste Akhila Yajna Murtaye. Yajna, you are the form of Yajna, not some ordinary animal it is. You are Yajna Purusha, Yajna Tantave, you are the one who enjoys all the Yajna. Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam. Krishna has already told in Bhagavad Gita is a Yajna Purusha. It doesn't matter in which form he comes, he still remains the Yajna Purusha. Namo Namaste Akhila Yajna Tantave. You see how the Devatas have perfectly recognized the Lord. They did not get confused. Oh, the Lord Vishnu and this boar, this Varaha form, they never get confused like that. You may be in the form of Varaha, but who are you? You are Yajna Purusha. Ultimate enjoyer of everything in this world. Yajna Purusha. This differentiation in our mind we should be there. See, these Western philosophers, they say this Hinduism is a religion of zoomorphism. They say it is a religion of zoomorphism, anthropomorphism, like that they give some name. In English, zoo means animal, zoology, animal. Zoomorphism means they say they have given some animal form to the god, like Hanuman. Hanuman has some monkey form. Now Varaha has some boar form. Like this, Narasimha has some lion form. So these Indians, these citizens of India, so their level of religion is so low. They made some animals as god. This is called zoomorphism. It's a name for that kind of a thinking. But this is not zoomorphism. See here, Devatas, what are they saying? They're saying you're not some animal. They're not addressing the Lord as animal. They're addressing the Lord as Akhila Yajna Tantave. You are Yajna Purusha. Your form is boar. There is something called form. There's something called form. But that form is not a limitation on the Lord. That's why it is said Ananta Rupam. The Rupa, the form, is unlimited. But in our case, what happens? Our form is a limitation. Now you see, I'm in a human form. In this form, can I start flying in the sky like a bird? Because this form does not allow me to do that job. This is a limitation. Limitation in Sanskrit is called anta. Anta means end, limits. But the God's rupa or the form is not a material form. That is why it is called Ananta Rupa. Ananta means it is unlimited. There is no limitation. In my human form, I cannot fly like a bird. That is a limitation. But for God, there is no such limitation. Whichever form the Lord is unlimited, not restricted by the form that he has assumed. And secondly, sthitau grihita amala sattva murtaye grihita, accepted. They're saying you have accepted. There is a difference between you're forced to take and you're accepting. When somebody is in some form, they did not choose it. Okay, I will become a bird. We don't choose like that. Okay, I'll be a human form. No, I'll become an animal. We don't choose. We will be forced by the laws of nature. Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha. Prakrite kriyamani. Prakriti will tell you take birth like this and we have to just take birth. But here Devata is saying, my Lord, you have accepted this form. It is your choice. It is your will that you have accepted it. It is not out of some force the Lord has become like that. And what kind of form it is? Amala. Mala. Mal or mala in Sanskrit, it means contamination. Dirt. Dirty. That does mean mala. Amala means a negative meaning. That means it is pure, without any contamination. So the Lord form of a Varaha, Yajna Varaha, is actually the purest form. It is not the forms in the material world are all the contaminated forms because of karma. But the Lord's form is Amala Murtaye. It is Amala, non-contaminated. It is purest form. See, all this knowledge we should have when we see the Lord. We should not see like this, some Western people are saying it is a zoomorphism. They are thinking it is zoomorphism. That is not our Vedas are saying. They are saying sthitau grahita amala sattva murtaye. Sattva. Sattva means full of knowledge, full of purity. Amala sattva. Full of knowledge. You see an ordinary animal, that hog or a pig, does it have any knowledge? Means it may have a knowledge how to roam around in drainage and how to eat all filthy things. But does it have a knowledge of Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya, all this thing? It doesn't have. So here the Devatas immediately recognize that Varaha form. They have not seen it before, but they know immediately the Supreme Lord Narayana was come as a Varaha. They said, oh Lord, Namo Namaste Akila Yajnatantave, your Yajna Purusha. Sthitau Grahita, you have accepted it out of your own choice. Amala Sattva Murtaye, this is Murti, the form it is pure, Amala, and it is full of knowledge, Sattva. Drishtya Hataha, why have you come? You have come to kill this troublemaker, Hiranyaksha, who has come to think that everything is meant for him and is causing disturbance. So then what happened is Hiranyaksha, so he attacked the Lord. He attacked Varaha. He wants to fight. Who are you? Come fight with me like that. And he took his gada. He had one gada and he started hitting the Lord. You see to what extent these Rakshasas think and they do. First of all, the aparad is at 3 levels. What are the 3 levels? Manasa, first you think in your mind. Wrong. Vachasa, then you speak those things. And then kaya, with your action. At all 3 levels, this demon Rakshasa, Hiranyaksha, is doing aparad. He is thinking all bad things about Lord Varaha. Who are you? Why have you come? All those things. And then Vachasa, with words, he is abusing. He is using all bad words to Varaha. And then the last stage of, fall down is to execute those in action. So now he started attacking the Lord. He started hitting the Lord. See the difference between Devatas and Rakshasas. Devatas, they're offering prayers. Rakshasa is attacking the Lord. These Rakshasas are not bothered. Who are you? I don't care. All that I care is my own plan, my own agenda, my own desire. And even if you are God, I will attack you. See this. People sometimes come and ask you, where is God? Where is God? Show me God. We should not get, this thinking that, oh, if I show God, these people will accept God. There are people like Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu. When they see God, they are seeing the God. But are they surrendering to God? Okay, I saw the God, now I accept. I'll become a devotee and like that. No, when they see the God, they want to attack the God. There are two types of people who are searching for God. Devotees are searching for God so that they can surrender to God. They can become devotee of God. There are some demons. They are also asking everyone, where is God? God is not there. Show me God. Prove me God and all. When you show and you prove them, they want to attack that God. Like this Hiranyaksha. So he took his gada and he started attacking Varaha. So Varaha didn't care, right? What is this? Some small ant is trying to bite. The Lord is unlimited. But he was with great force is attacking. He's so angry that he is inviting, come fight with me, come fight with me. So the Lord is very merciful. Eko yo bahunam vidadhati kaman. In the Kathopanishad it is said, the Lord fulfills everybody's desire, including this Asura, Rakshasa's desire also. So what is the desire of Rakshasas? They have a desire to fight with God. So now God is okay, fine, I'll fulfill your desire. So the Lord also started fighting with them. Now this Brahma and Devatas and Rishis, they're all watching this. And the fight is going on. He is hitting with Gada and all those things. So the Lord thought, okay, let's have some fun. Let me have some fun. Achhe se khelenge. Because this foolish person is thinking he can fight with me. So he thought, okay, fine, let me make him even more go wrong in his strategy. So when this Hiranyaksha came with great force with his gada and attacked the Varaha also had one gada in his hand. So it slipped from the hand of Varaha. Now this increased the conviction of this Rakshasa. See how powerful I am. Why he started thinking like that? Because the Lord's gada fell off from his hand, slipped. And he thought, you see how powerful I am. I can attack God. I can even defeat God. See here, I am almost successful. So there are such demons. They think, you see, almost we have conquered everything in this world. With our science and technology, with our advancement, you see, already we have this, we have done this, we have done this. So God and all is not required now. Why do you need God? Like this, they think. So we have defeated God. So God gives sometimes this kind of faltu feelings for demons kind of people. They think almost they have done everything. Now God is not required. Sometimes in our life also, we get some good job, good salary, good business, good profit, good wife, good children, good husband. So that time we start thinking, why we need God and all those things. What is this chanting? What is this Bhagavad Gita? What is this all? No, you see, my life is all right. We don't need, we see with my hard work, with my education, with my talent, see how everything is. So God gives you sometimes this kind of feeling. And then when the Lord comes and slaps you back, then all this nasha will come down. One earthquake, one tsunami, one forest fire that happened recently in Los Angeles. Everybody is running away from their home. 2,000 crore home, palace, big celebrities. Now they're running away, running far, they're running. Save me like this. So simply because sometime so-called this kind of thing comes, we should not become ahankaris. We should be very careful. That's why we remember what Lord Brahma asked. What is Brahma's prayer? Let me not become ahankari. Actually, Brahma is very powerful person. Can you imagine? God is asking him to create the universe. That means what should be his talent? What should be his capacity? Such person with great humility saying, let me not please think it is all my capacity and all. Let me remain humble. This is the Brahma's thinking. And what is Rakshasa's thinking? His thinking is, you see how powerful I am. I can even defeat God. See, we should be very careful, because I'm young. because some so-called small education I'm getting, some job I got, some everything all right. Now I think I've defeated God. What is this spiritual life? What is all these things? I know how to handle my life. So that's what this Hiranyaksha was thinking. See, they don't think, how do I surrender to God? They're thinking, how do I become independent of God? Throw this God away, defeat this God, kill this God. I am on my own. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, this life that we all have got is meant for becoming devotees. Surrender to the Lord. Align your life to the plan of the God. But a demoniac thinking is, no, I'm on my own. I will take care of my life. If God comes, I'll attack the God also. So he attacked and the Lord's gada fell off. So now he started laughing and celebrating that. See how. Now the devatas are also watching this. They all got worried by seeing this. Oh, what is this? You see this? And they start praying, my Lord, please, don't play. Actually, you see in the wrestling arena, when the kusti happens, the two people are, and the audience is watching. So like that, the audience are all these rishis and devatas and siddha and kinnara, gandharva, they're all watching this. And they all got worried, and the Lord said, oh, my devotees are getting worried. I should not play beyond a point. I should not play beyond a point. And then Lord Brahma started offering, my Lord, now is the Abhijit Lagna, Abhijit Muhurta is going on. This is the auspicious time for victory. Please don't waste this time. Finish it off with this game. And if this Muhurta gets over, then inauspicious time will begin, and then the demon will become even more stronger. Of course, whatever time the Lord is not, bothered by that. But the Brahma is saying, for us it is creating anxiety. So please, like that, they offered prayers. Then the Lord said, okay, enough is enough. Now let me teach lesson to this so-called great, big, powerful demon. So what Lord did? He simply slapped. He gave one slap. He rapped on his face. That's all. Below his ears, he just slapped like this. Thump on ground, he fell and died there only. Hiranyaksha's game is over with one slap of the Lord. Till now he was fighting. You're jumping, shouting, screaming, taking his gada, bouncing, beating. And the Lord, so now you understand, the Lord did all these things as a game. Because in one slap he can finish this person. That is the capacity of the Lord. That is why I said sometimes it appears like we are in control and there is no other control. Oh, we have got control of the whole world. We can do anything. Everything is under our control. One natural disaster, one small slap the Lord will give. We will not be able to tolerate it. One pandemic will come, one tsunami will come, some earthquake will come. They say, hil gaya. So it will be shaken up to such an extent, you can't recover from that after that. Right? We need to understand the supreme power of the Lord. We cannot challenge the supreme power of the Lord. It is surrender to the Lord. So when the Lord gave one slap, and then immediately that Hiranyakashipu, his eyes bulged out. Can you imagine? The Lord slapped, his eyes came out. He started whirling. He started zzz, like this. He started whirling. And he fell vomiting blood and he died there. That powerful Hiranyaksha. So powerful he was. Terrorizing the whole world. Challenging everyone. But he could not face the Lord. So there is no problem which is bigger than God. It is said, don't tell the Lord, oh Lord, I've got so big problem. Please tell your problem. Oh problem, I've got big God in my life. This should be the thinking of a devotee. Don't think, oh, I got a big problem in my life. You think reverse. I've got big God in my life. Most powerful and small slap, everything will be finished. Just that the Lord has to show me that mercy. For that, I have to surrender like the way the Devatas are offering prayers. Devavuchuhu Namo Namaste Akhila Yajnatantave Sthitau Grihita Amala Sattva Murtaye. Right knowledge about God. That how God is supreme, how Lord is unlimited, how Lord is Bhakta Vatsala. For no reason the Lord is coming and helping, simply because we are offering prayers. Out of devotion, we offer prayers. The Lord comes and protects. Drishtva hatoyam hataha. Hataha means killing. Oh Lord, you have killed this person. The most, this powerful demon, Hiranyaksha. And Tvat pada bhaktya vayam isha nirvrataha. Tvat pada bhaktya. We take the lotus feet shelter with great devotion. Because you are our savior. So this day, Varaha, Dvadashi day, the lessons we learn is that how Brahma, being so competent, powerful, talented, such a trusted, Lord is trusting and giving such responsibility, with great humility he is taking that service. My Lord, let me not become egoistic, ahankari. And second, I'll not claim my ownership. Because I created it, is mine now. It belongs to me now. Right? So when people donate something, they say, where is my name here? Our name should be, the Brahma is saying, my name should be nowhere. It is not my name, it Lord's name should be there everywhere. So that's what. And then with the Lord's, when the Brahma was creating, the earth fell from its orbit, but they were not able to solve that problem. Even though they are doing Krishna's service, problems came. At that time, again prayed to Krishna. The Lord came in an inconceivable form that people can't think. How the Lord can do all these things in the form of Varaha. So Lord does this. That is why his name is Adhokshaja. We can't comprehend, we can't think. And the Lord came in the form of Varaha and performed these activities, which are beyond the material ideas. So that is why it is said, Amala Sattva Murtaye. And then the Lord lifted the earth, placed it in its orbit, and then this Hiranyaksha came and challenged the Lord for his own personal agenda. But the Lord defeated and killed this Hiranyaksha. The name indicates Hiranyaksha means somebody who is always thinking how to use all the resource for his own personal sense gratification. He's not thinking of some Loka Kalyan, Loka Hitakarina, how do I benefit? No, how can I use everything for my life, my enjoyment? These are called demons. Devotees are always thinking how to benefit others, how to help others. What they have also they share it, they give it. They are devotees. But the demons, no, I'll not give anything, everything is for me. I'll keep everything under my control. Keep on telling mine, like this. So Krishna comes to teach lesson to such people and protect devotees. As Lord promised in Bhagavad Gita, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Whenever there is requirement to protect devotees, to handle this kind of rogues, the Lord for sure comes. So this should give us assurance, confidence that the Lord is there for me. Any problem comes, the Lord comes to help us. Just that we are to offer prayers, remember Lord, take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. This is the lesson we learn. Shri Varaha Deva ki Jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Nitai Gaur Premanande.